friends, welcome back to PyroKitty's Tavern. I see Dan. Welcome in. You are having good luck this morning. Thrice in the cauldron. And there's Emerald Company Gaming. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and we have Corteth lurking up there right at the start. I need to add like a first. The folks can get first. First redeem. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you all have been doing well. Thank you for your patience this last Thursday while I was out trying to relax some during this crazy hectic tourist season at work, but it didn't really help. I'm still hectic. Work is crazy. We're understaffed. Doggo is okay. He's on and off wanting to eat his food that we're making him. We've kind of got a routine down. He is having some arthritis in his back legs, so he's not really been wanting to do a whole lot of walking around. And also it's very warm. It is currently 94 degrees Fahrenheit with a heat index of 114 here. Right around there. That's a little more inland than I am, so it might be a little bit cooler. But it's hot, and he can't really regulate his body temperature super well, so he is... Let me see if I could turn the camera up. He's sleeping. There's his lamb chop. There he is. He's over there. That bed gets a little more airflow and is a little bit cooler, so he's over there. We can't have him outside for more than like 5 minutes right now because it is just too hot. So today we are kicking off much anticipated, for me at least, Zelda month. Why is it Zelda month? Because I said so. Here in the tavern, it's going to be Zelda month. We're kicking off by building the Lego Ocarina of Time final battle set. And also, we're going to be playing, I hope, we're going to be playing Echoes of Wisdom. If I can get my Switch 2 to connect to OBS. I tried very briefly the other day after work, and I couldn't get it to connect. But probably tomorrow or Tuesday, Suntroa and I, Suntroa is off, so he and I are both going to look at it. So we have gotten it to connect to Suntroa's setup before. He hasn't streamed it on Twitch, but he did stream on Discord. And we got it to connect and work just fine. But I remember it was kind of a pain in the butt, and there was like some tricky things we had to do. Like we use, I want to say, again, I can't remember exactly how we did it, but I think we used this device to connect to his. I have a similar device connected to my system right now. But we did not need like an Elgato capture card or anything. So a Monday or Tuesday when he's off also, we're going to take another look at it and see if between the two of us maybe we can remember how we got it set up. But currently my plan is to play Echoes of Wisdom starting after the July 4th holiday. So July 5th, I will not be streaming because it is a holiday here in the US and it is going to be crazy busy, and I'm probably going to have family in town, and I'm just not going to try and stream that day. But after that, I can't remember what the day is. July 9th. We are going to the plan is to start Echoes of Wisdom on July 9th. That's the plan. But also in exciting news, so Suntroa and I decided we were going to go to Dragon Con in Atlanta this year, and we're going to be doing a Zelda and Link cosplay. So expect to see pictures of that up on the Discord. I do have a little peek to show you. This actually just came in FedEx today, and I just wanted to show you. We got Suntroa a new Master Sword. He already has one, but he didn't have the correct one. So this might be a clue as to which version of Link and Zelda we will be cosplaying. But yeah, so I'll probably post some pictures on the Discord as we get those cosplays put together. We ordered pre-made cosplay. What we usually do is we'll order a pre-made cosplay and then make it better, because we aren't very good at sewing like the actual like pattern for the like fabric parts. We can make like accessories and stuff like that a lot better. So hello there, CJ. Did my hello there work? I did not hear it. But hello there. Welcome in. We are talking about Legend of Zelda. My day is going well. It is hot. Work was not fun yesterday. So, yeah. I've already got the first bag of this build set out. This is going to be an actual name brand Lego build. Like I said, it's up here. It is the Lego Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Final Battle. I do also have a puzzle going. Where's chat? Chat's over here. If you click that link, that is going to get you to the puzzle. It's also pinned to the top of chat. It is a Zelda puzzle. It's a very colorful Zelda puzzle. Let me pop it up and show you guys. I will warn, for folks who have done my puzzles in the past, Jiggy.fun has done some updates, like just in this past week. So if things are a little weird or different, that's why I can't control that. That's on their end. But it was a little weird getting things set up because they were still working through a bunch of bugs. But I finally got it set up. So again, if you work on the puzzle, like I said, it's a very colorful puzzle. But there might be some, I think chat works a little differently now. Not that very many people chat on the puzzle, but it is open and will stay open until that puzzle is complete. And then I have Zelda puzzle to keep on there all month long. So yeah, we're going to kick it off. Going to start building this set. Let me get up here, get up my instructions. As per usual, there's always like a little bit of blurb about what this is at the beginning of the instruction booklet. We found the extra boss of Deltarune Chapter 5 yesterday, but they're a bit difficult to fight. I have not personally played Deltarune, but I have seen more than one Let's Play or other friends playing, and so I can fully believe that an extra boss fight especially would be pretty difficult. Okay, I think we've covered everything and can get started. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get the Switch 2 connected up before, what was it, the 9th? That's my game plan. But yeah, so let's kick this off. Let's get building. I'm going to start by reading the little blurbs in the start of the instruction manual. This is about Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Released in 1998 for the Nintendo 64 system, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time introduced a 3D action-adventure format set in the fictional kingdom of Hyrule. The game follows the young protagonist Link on a quest to stop Ganondorf from obtaining the Triforce and to awaken the powers of the sages. It features a time travel mechanic that allows Link to switch between stages, adding new depth to both the gameplay and the story progression. All in an expansive world that allows players to explore vast locations enriched by environmental elements that respond to player actions. It has some artwork. Let me actually get out the... I've been using the PDF, but let me get out the actual book so I could show you guys the artwork. There we go. This is some game art. And another page of game art. There's Link versus Ganondorf. And some more battle scenes there. CJ on a 5-stream streak. Got some streakers in there. Let's see, what do we have for streakers? I need a good streaking emote, but for now I'll use Casey Snow Art's streaking emote. So here's a little blurb about this particular set. A defining battle. Transitioning the Legend of Zelda series from 2D into fully realized 3D environments allowed for more complex gameplay, perhaps most notably in the climactic final battle between Link and Ganondorf. Framed as a confrontation between light and shadow, the showdown unfolds in phases, across changing stages, causing Ganon's castle to collapse and eventually culminating in Link's victory. The battle sequences integrate strategy, quick thinking, and timed sequences, which requires players to consider and adapt to each stage of the fight. The powers of the Triforce. Beyond its graphics and gameplay mechanics, the story of Ocarina of Time is structured around the 3 virtues of the Triforce: courage, wisdom, and power. Each is represented by one of the central characters, Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf, and their interactions help shape the narrative. These virtues are not only central to the storyline, but they also establish the thematic foundation for the characters' roles and the larger struggle unfolding across the Kingdom of Hyrule. The Triforce of Courage. Link. As the bearer of the Triforce of Courage, Link faces new challenges when he emerges from his 7-year magical slumber. Players join him on his journey through a transformed Kingdom of Hyrule, where familiar places have changed and new dangers have taken root. To confront unknown dangers, Link must be brave and sometimes, when necessary, take a few risks. The Triforce of Wisdom, Zelda. It takes courage to stand against evil, but it takes wisdom to defeat it. Only together can Link and Zelda stand against Ganondorf's power. Zelda's quiet resolve, though understated, brings its own kind of strength to the final battle. The wisdom that guides Zelda's actions is deeply rooted in her love for the Kingdom of Hyrule's legacy and its future. And also my wedding ring tattoo. Suntroa has the Triforce of Courage as his. The Triforce of Power, Ganondorf. Power, in itself, isn't evil. It's part of the Triforce, after all. But in evil hands, when pursued without balance, it can have ruinous consequences. Zelda realizes that Ganondorf's heart is out of balance. Although he could never claim the Triforce, he could claim the Triforce of Power, and risk driving the kingdom of Hyrule to the brink of destruction in the process. And our first part of the build is going to be Zelda. Our little Zelda minifig here. But yeah, Suntroa and I are excited about our Dragon Con cosplay plans. It's so funny, we weren't planning on going, and then we realized that it was, like, I think the 40th anniversary of Dragon Con, and we're like, okay, we gotta go. So we're only going for a day and a half, not the whole weekend. And so we weren't going to do any elaborate cosplay. We were just going to reuse some cosplay that we already had at home. And we were like, oh, well, we have a very, like, casual Link and Zelda. Just like a t-shirt and pants for him, and just like a very casual dress for me. And so that was our original plan. We were just gonna go with that and then maybe make some new accessories or something. But then we got a little crazy and we were like, oh, but we could just order this new cosplay that's really pretty. And yeah, we just ended up completely blowing the budget and completely ordering new costumes for both of us. Be sure to join the Discord. And like I said, we're probably going to be posting pictures. I'm not going to be posting them to any of my socials, just to the Discord, as we make things. We ordered an upgrade to our 3D printer. We had a small 3D printer, but we've ordered an upgrade. And we're going to be... So, Zelda is holding... It's kind of like a beam of power. She, like, shoots this beam of power. I wish they would have gone more with, the... She also uses a bow and arrow, I think. But it's kind of supposed to be like a beam of power, I think. Like a magic beam. But it comes across... It does look like a ray gun in Lego form. Ooh. I will agree with you on that one. I'm going to put her up here. I'm just going to put a ray gun next to her because it keeps falling over. Two of these. So it looks like we're starting out building the base, which is a very good place to start. I could find out just how not enough room I have. Seriously, guys, I think I'm gonna have to get some new shelves to put my completed Lego sets on, because they're full. I've been building a bunch of Lego for you guys. And I'm out of space. I'm out of space, guys. I'm gonna have to, like, just squish everything up close. Like, really squish together. There's Azar. I have that set to go off on a timer because he is not going to be in that bed very much over the summer. But I want you guys to see Azar because he is such a cute little boy. Who is suffering from an unfortunate case of being old. Looks like lava colors here, which... yeah, well, fire colors, I guess, which is appropriate as the castle collapses. I was considering playing Ocarina of Time with you guys, but the logistics of that it turned out to just be too challenging. I don't have a copy of it readily available. I mean, I do have a copy of it, obviously, but... I'd have to... I think I only have it on the first Switch. Switch 1, whatever you want to call it. And also, it's a really long game, and I don't have that many streams. It's just going to be my focus in July. So I was like, I'd rather get closer to the end. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish Echoes of Wisdom. But I'm going to try. Like that. Okay. Interesting shape we're going for there. Go framing out our battleground. Dropping pieces. Is it really a tavern stream if PyroKitty is not dropping pieces. Thank you for the lurk, Suntroa. Suntroa is at work. The Sunday closing shifts continue. Okay. That goes there. Go. And our smooth edges. Oh, and now we're covering up a bunch. I found out today that this set has a light kit. I'm real tempted to get it, but it's like 40 bucks. Okay. This goes on this side. Oh, I almost forgot 2 pieces. I was like, that doesn't line up. Alright. That's bag 1. 1 extra piece. The plate that doesn't want to go all the way down. We got 2 baby bags. No minifigure in this bag. This bag is more full than I used to their bags being. Usually LEGO is pretty good about keeping their bags on the more reasonably handled size. There it is. Everybody make sure you stay hydrated. I hope everybody is at least managing to stay reasonably cool. It is hot everywhere right now, it seems. At least in the northern hemisphere. Everybody make sure you stay hydrated. There's my mama mode kicking in. Staying cool 1 degree from spontaneous combustion. I hear ya. I remember when we visited London. This was years ago. I think like in 2015? So it wasn't like hot like this, and we went in September. So it was definitely like warm. Like it wasn't quite cool yet. But even then we were like, this is hotter than we're used to without having AC. Building on the backside of the piece here. AC is not the norm here for most places. Yeah, it's not. I mean, we went to visit Santroa's sister lives in Colorado now, and AC is not the norm there either. But I feel like more places are going to need to get AC, unfortunately. All right, we got a hinged piece here. Not sure what we're building here. Definitely got a lot of working pieces. Hinges and the like. I couldn't find that piece, but it was elsewhere. There you go. We made it a bigger hinged piece. Now it is going to attach onto here. So now this part flips up. Or maybe this part flips up. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. We're sandwiching it. And putting a pin in it. So I guess that's to get that angle. It's pretty complicated to get an angle. Right, and set that aside, and we're gonna do another little piece here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then we're going to put this on the front. With 3 of these. All right, and then this goes okay. Well, that's a shape. Like the base of a turret, looks like, maybe? Once again, we're building on the underside. And that goes like that. I had thought about getting some Zelda music to play during the streams, but I couldn't find some on the short notice. Well, I didn't have a lot of time to look for it. I didn't really think about that until like Friday, and Friday and Saturday were absolutely crazy at the day job. We had someone call out, and it seems like they might have quit. or possibly had some sort of medical thing happen where they aren't going to be coming back. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is they did not come in for their shifts on Friday or Saturday. And it was not the most fun. Because this is first weekend crazy here. So, Independence Day or 4th of July falls on a Saturday this year, which I live in a tourist area. So, that means that the week before the 4th of July, starting this weekend, is crazy busy. And the weekend after the 4th of July will also be crazy busy. So, this is not the best time for us to have lost an employee. And I'm actually kind of worried about what's going on with her, because she has a lot of stuff going on. So I'm hoping everything is okay. Some fun shapes going on here. This is gonna go in the middle of the tower here. Making windows. Again, quick reminder, we do have a puzzle going if you're interested in working on that, listening to the chill music, and which seems like it's really quiet right now. Maybe it's just this song. I'm afraid to turn it up because I feel like the next song is gonna be blasting. All right, turn that way. Oh, got a treat for Azar. Oh, and a treat for me. There is Azar's little piece of freeze-dried strawberry. I'm gonna try and tilt the camera so you can... There he is. There you go. He got his treat. Now I'm gonna get my treat. I am getting a marshmallow. a slightly melted marshmallow. I bought these marshmallows to make s'mores, but I have not made a single s'more. And the bag is almost empty. Got some windows coming together here. Thank you, Dan, for feeding your streamer and the doggo. Because I almost choke on marshmallow. Don't talk while eating marshmallow. Noted. That's an interesting way of doing windows. It's got them in there upside down. And they can lift up. That's neat. Oh. And then this goes back on top. Oh, and that prevent. Okay, so these won't open. It just has them at an angle. And a very unique looking window. What is going on with that? Take that off. Something is not setting properly. We have ads starting in just a little while here. As per usual, I will stop building during the ad breaks. I'll probably set out the pieces for the next step, but I'm not going to build during the ad break. I do run 3 minutes of ads once every hour. That eliminates pre-rolls for when folks first come in, and also gives us a good opportunity to stretch and hydrate. But I am going to keep building right up until that ad break starts. Here in just a few minutes. But if you want to hang out and don't want to have a stretch break during the ads, feel free to hop on over to the puzzle. Get up for a restroom break. Okay. Ooh, almost lost a piece, but we're good. We're good. Everybody, we're good. No panicking. Got some brickwork. Set that aside. I'm gonna make the top here, looks like, or at least part of the top. Leave that upside down for now, I guess. Oh, not that. That's the piece I need. Not sure why they separated that, and that was 2 pieces, or 2 different steps to put on those 3 pieces. Weird. Oh, there's that ad break. Okay. I'm going to stop building there in the ad break. Like I said, I'm probably going to set out the pieces for the next step. Everybody hydrate. Grab a snack if you need one. About 1.5 minutes left in the ads. One minute remaining. We can make it. 20 seconds. We are almost through this, guys. And then we will finish bag 2 pretty quickly, because, I mean, there's not much left. We have some glittery pieces. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Like I said, all I did was set out some pieces for the next step. We have a tower. Isn't that neat? That's so neat. Okay. The building looks like a statue, maybe? That goes. Looks like a giant hammer. Gotta go for now. Have a good rest of your day, Dan. Thanks for popping in. Oh, we're making Navi. There's Navi. Listen. Hey, listen. It was necessary. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It was necessary. Navi's gonna be looking out over the battle, looks like. Alright, and then this goes... Ooh. There we go. We have a top of a tower at an angle with Navi looking out. And there are a lot of extra pieces in this one. I feel like I forgot something, but I didn't. We have an extra sparkly round plate. I don't think it's gonna show up on camera, but it's real sparkly. Okay. Onward to bag 3. Sorry if you hear any crinkles. I'm hoping my microphone is cutting that out. It's usually pretty good about it. We have 2 baby bags and a box. Oh, I know what the box is. Got a bunch of flames. And looks like we're gonna be building Ganondorf. Where's your head, Ganon? There it is. And then this gonna be his cape. We have 2 options. Or no, actually, this is for his final form, which comes later. I'm gonna set that aside. This is the one for this one. Okay, so like the reuse of like football shoulders. Show on the little can here. But some really nice printed pieces. Let me get them put all together here. Nice printed pieces for pretty much everything. And it has like these hips on the back that make the cape stick out at a nice angle. It's a nice touch. Put him up there. This looks like it's going to be the start. If I recall from the box, Ganon has kind of like a trapdoor set sort of thing going on. Okay. Got some interesting shapes going on. Okay. Ah, that's interesting. It's on like a track. Okay, and that trapped it in. That's neat. That's a fun little piece. Looks like a face. Like a robot. I do want to try and get through bags 3 and 4 today, but I will give a heads up. I'm probably going to have to take a little bit of a break, like a longer break here in about 30 or 45 minutes. I have to feed Azar. Just giving a little bit of heads up. And it might be a little bit longer than usual of a break. Azar has not really been wanting to eat today. Oh, good bot. Jeez, 3 spams in a row? Goodness. What the heck? That is a lot of spam. I know you guys can't see it on your end, but I've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 and ongoing spam messages? What the heck? 9? Good job, bot. It just keeps going. Oh my goodness. What the heck? We're up to 12. 13. All my chat is just spam right this second. What is going on? What is going on? I mean, I'm really glad that SiriBot is keeping you guys from seeing this. But I can't hardly read anything, like if anything is going on in my chat, because it is just being blown up by spam. We're at 20 suspicious user ban in a row. This is crazy. Holy cow, and it keeps going. Okay, I'm just gonna keep building. I'm sorry if I miss anything in chat. If you say something important, either highlight it or use the look at chat feature, redeem, because I seriously cannot see what's going on in chat, because it is just spam, 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 like these viewer spam. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how to stop it. This is the first time I've ever encountered this happening on mine or the stream I mod for. But it is certainly annoying. Goodness. Spammers, stop. Leave my stream alone. Okay. I apologize to anyone that is actually in my chat, but I've had 31 spam messages. I'm going to turn on shield mode briefly. It's going to bomb chat. Everything in there is going to be gone. I apologize, but this is crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna turn this on just for a few, like a minute, just to try and get this to stop. You should still be able to chat if you are a follower for a month or longer. It is on slow mode. I'm gonna turn it off. Like I said, I'm gonna leave it on just for a minute, just to hopefully get this spamming to stop. Because I seriously, I could not see chat. It was just this wall of spam. Banned, thanks to SiriBot, but still, I couldn't see anything. Okay, I'm going to all right, I'm gonna turn off shield mode here. Okay. You can go away now. Okay, we're back. Chat should be back to normal. I'm hoping the spammers stopped, but I had 35 spam messages in a row, like back to back to back to back to back. SiriBot was on top of it, which was great, and was spamming left, or you know, SiriBot was wielding that ban hammer. But I couldn't see chat. That was wild. I have never seen that before. And again, not just on my chat only, but like on any chat. I mod for another channel and I've never seen, like, a bigger channel. That was crazy. Okay, welcome back to your regularly scheduled program. You should be able to chat like normal. Nothing else weird should be going on at the moment. It's wild. Okay, I have never had to turn on shield mode in active stream. Like, I keep it on when I'm not streaming to keep the chat from, you know, anyone, like, from getting into my chat, like, when I'm offline or anything. But that was crazy. 35 spam messages. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. That wasn't fun. Did not like having to bomb chat, but I said thankfully SiriBot kept you all from seeing all that. Good bot. Good bot. Very good bot. Okay, so here is gonna be our door. Come on. There it goes. Here's our trap door. Make the other side of it now. Or the other hinge, I guess I should say. There we go. Okay. This needs to go over there. Ooh. And then Ganon goes in here. So it could be like, ah! Oh. I see. You push this, it pops out. Ah, that's fun. Okay, now we're gonna work on some flames back here. All right, these go all the way across. And then some more to give some height variation here. Okay. There's little flames, and then there's big flame. I might to go through and put all the little flames in first, and then the big flames, because they kind of get in the way. Yeah, probably once we finish this bag, doesn't appear there's too much left, I will have to take a longer break. And go feed Azar. And hopefully he eats. A lot of flames. Okay. It's coming much closer together, but maybe it just looks that way. Would have rather have done this before the flames were here. Okay. That is bag 3 done. Few extra pieces. Go ahead and dump out bag 4. But like I said, I will be taking a little bit extended of a break. I'm going to try to roll the ads early. They're not due for like another like 20 minutes. But we might go ahead and put together a link before I take my break then. Look at this adorable Hylian shield. Oh, it's so great. And this master sword. Oh. We got the little master sword and the big master sword. We have another like full-size master sword, but I can't show that on stream. It's too big. There's Link. Alright, gonna set Link up there. Had to get that done. Pull out the Triforce there. Okay. Like I said, we will be taking an extended break here. before I come back and finish this first half of the bag. I'm gonna leave the maze game up on screen this time. The instructions are right there. The puzzle is still going in the background if you would rather work on the puzzle. That is pinned to the top of chat. There is the link in chat. I know sometimes pins go weird. But yeah, I'm probably gonna... It's gonna be a longer break. That is for sure. Because I know he's gonna give me a little bit of a hard time eating. So expect about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna make sure the ads run before I go back live. Probably towards the end of the break, just to give us the most time before we have another ad break. Maybe we won't have any more ad breaks, depending on how long it takes to finish this part of the build. So yeah, I'll be back in about probably honestly closer to 20 minutes. So everybody eat, hydrate, get up, stretch your legs, go to the restroom, do whatever you need to do, and I will be back. am back. I see the ads did go in that. Swap back over here. All right. Oh, that's my headphones. Put those back on. Alrighty. Azar ate all of his food. Well, 90% of it. There's probably a couple, like a bite or two left, but that's fine. I did have to put a little bit of baby food topper on it, but that's okay. We think partially he's just sort of getting tired of it because it has a lot of potato, which I can I understand isn't super flavorful. As per usual, though, this is the last quarter-ish of stream, and that usually means time for Azar to get big mad. He has a full belly, and now he wants all the attention. He is laying down on the couch at the moment, but he's not relaxed. So, we'll see. Lots of upside down building in this set. Azar's over there wiping his face. I think it's part of the problem might be that his gums have started to hurt again a little bit. It's about time for his next round of antibiotic. They're not hurting him enough that it's super noticeable, just that he's occasionally digging his face, I guess. Oh, I did forget to mention, Twitch is doing a Twitch Ride promo for 35% off 5 bombs. So if anybody is feeling generous, you can get 35% off. Is there a gap there? Yes. Oh, excuse me. Caught me before I could hit mute. Hopefully the microphone cut out that ugly cough. I had like 3 chips while I was waiting on him to eat. And of course, all of those crumbs are now stuck in my throat. Okay, something is not lining up here. Hold on. Come on. All right, what is causing the trouble? Okay, so these, like, don't line up. What did I do wrong? Oh. This might be the angry Borks coming. Got up off the couch. Okay. Okay. I think I see what I did wrong. Looks like this piece should be closer, but there's nowhere closer to put it. I did definitely have this side set up wrong, but let's try that again. Okay, that worked much better. There we go. knocking stuff off. Okay. Making a little bit more of the wall rubble here. Oh. Okay, this goes. Right there. Some more rubble where things fell down. Ha! And, appropriately, there are some heart pieces. Got some heart pieces in here. And that's going to get covered up, so some hidden heart pieces. Azar, you can relax, Azar, baby. You can relax. Not sure where he went, and that's not a good sign. He is barking at the door. But I let him out when we were on break. But I don't think he needs to go out again. But as is the rule, if he rings the bells, I do have to let him out. That is the rule. Welcome in, Megaff. How are you? I am doing well. There we go. Cover up our little heart pieces. You destroyed this block, you get 3 hearts. I'm glad you're good. Okay. I think he does need to go out again. Or do you not? Are you just being mad? No, he came back over here, so he does not need to go out again. He is just being mad. You should be fine until I finish stream, Bubby. Oh, there's the barking. Apologies if you can hear the barking. It's just angry doggo. Hopefully most of it gets blocked out by noise cancellation, but Azar, that's not necessary. You done with your bark? I don't think he's done with his bark. Okay, now we're going to make the Triforce. There we go. This is the Triforce of Wisdom, as you could see from my tattoo. This is the Triforce of Courage. And this is the Triforce of Power. Looks awesome. Looks so good. Azar, you need to stop barking. You're just being angies for no reason. Okay. Okay. Certainly making a thing. Ah. A frame for the Triforce. Looks so good. Okay. Some more rubble up here around this front. Don't lose the piece. Looks like some more piece of roof here. There we go. Establishing our base for our giant Ganon monster here. Ganon in his big monstrous pig form. Okay. Then Link goes up here. Jumping to attack giant monster pig Ganon. That will be over here. And not sure why they have Zelda facing not the battle. It's a choice. I'm gonna put her a different way. Have an extra heart. Wait. Okay. So I try to get everybody angled a little bit better than they... Once I have Ganon in place, I will probably adjust everyone just a little bit more. Let me show you what we got done so far. Zelda, Link, and Navi, and Ganondorf in his mortal form, not monster form. And then our next bags will be building the big Ganon monster. Okay. So that is actually where we're going to stop today. That is bags 1 through 4, and then we have bags 5 through 8 that we will get started on Thursday. Well, that we'll finish on Thursday. We'll finish this build on Thursday. So let's go ahead and swap over here. And we are going to find someone to go spread some raid love onto. That is not the correct schedule. Hold on. What is the correct schedule? There's our... Is that the schedule? No. What is the date? I guess we did have the correct one up. $29? Okay, yeah. I'm just losing it. So I will be back on Thursday, July 2nd. I forgot it was already July. That's throwing me off. And we will finish this build. And then I will not be streaming on July 5th because of July 4th weekend. I will be busy with work and family and just madness in a tourist town on a big holiday weekend. But don't run away just yet. I am finding us someone to go raid. Copy one of those raid messages. Top one if you are a subscriber, bottom one if you are not. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Let's see. Pickings are kind of slim today. Let's go raid Astro Canuck. This is gonna be real funny. Warning, Astro is on a break at the moment. But we're gonna go say hello to Astro. He's working on a light kit. He might be back from his break. Might be back from his break. All right, yeah, let's go say hello to Astro Canuck. Everyone, copy one of those raid messages. Top one if you are a subscriber, bottom one if you are not. And I will be back on Thursday to finish building the Ocarina of Time final battle set. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and I hope to see you on Thursday. Goodbye, all my friends.